Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Now Elway looking to audible.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Looking to put a drive together.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Jaguars nothing. Jack Fox.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
At the 31-yard line.
Now it's Elway.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2-yard line.
This is Ford. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second down. At the 40.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now 2nd and 9.
Elway will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now they'll shift things around.
They run with 4. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
An audible here to get a new look.
They're going on 4th. It's Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
T. Higgins.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Elway. They'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now Elway to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
19, Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Cut 19, go.
They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and 7.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
That is caught for the throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Lions. It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense at all saying is make them snap it again.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Lions.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Taking this one downfield for Hockenson. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 50 yards. Here's Barkley. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2nd and goal. Saquon is in for a Lions touchdown. that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Xavier Liggett. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Young. The toss left side, caught by his running back, and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kerryon Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the box side of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Detroit. Fake snap for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Liggett on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Come on, set. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Trying to set up the screen for Mitchell. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Down. He'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Ready.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was Terry Arnold there to make the play.
The 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Black. 95. Steel. Black. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olsen. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down is Young. And it's pulled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Little comes comes on now for the extra point. Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for two, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Hockenson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now, Hurts. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Detroit. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Okay, ready? Down. 33. Ready.
Young to throw on first down. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at that level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection.
First down, Lions.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's into the end zone yet again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Lions. What a half he is. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around, hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for an Eagles first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Working across the field. This one to Higgins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is Hurts. What a job on the scramble. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
10 at the 18-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Eagles first down. First and
Eagles
goal
in
at the
possession
8-yard line.
to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Okay, ready?
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Eagles. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A first down throw for Hurts. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Lions.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Shelby Harris to make the tackle.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the out.
And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll return this from the 11. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Lions
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. On second down, Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up.